And we have news just coming in. This has got to do with the India-U.S. trade talks in New Delhi, which have concluded. Both India and U.S. say they are satisfied with the meeting outcome. Commitment to continue collaboration during this meeting. Trade deal to focus on goals of mutual benefit. Sectoral engagements under deal to begin soon. India and the U.S. expressing satisfaction with the outcomes of the meeting, reaffirming their dedication to ongoing collaboration. Both sides look forward to building on this milestone in the coming months to finalize a BTA, ensuring it aligns with the shared goals of prosperity, resilience, and mutual benefit. Chetan Bhutani, my colleague from Business Today Television, joins us this evening. Chetan, take us through the big takeaways of this crucial meeting which had been underway.
Well, absolutely. The bilateral trade agreement has actually been a success. As per the Government of India's statement, both the parties have actually agreed to work towards a mutually beneficial multi-sector bilateral trade agreement with the goal to realize its first tranche by fall 2025. In fact, we expect by 2025 end or the fall season, we expect the first round of talks to go ahead. In fact, sectoral expert-level engagements under the BTA will start in the coming weeks, and it will precede in-person meetings. That means there's been a good process and a good meeting underway between both the US and of course the Indian authorities. The priority areas, of course, remain the same. In fact, including increasing market access, reducing tariff barriers, deepening supply chain integration in a mutually beneficial manner. So, if you see the Government of India statement, it's very categorical in approach, and of course, they have highlighted the fact that both the parties have now, jointly excited to, in fact, come together and decided to go ahead with the trade talks agreement as well. So, all in all, it's been a good 25 to 29th of March has been a good date for India and the US. The talks have been on, and we expect some relief from the United States. And of course, it's up to the President Donald Trump to, in fact, if he announces the tariffs on India or not.
To take us through the details of some niggling issues, for example, relief over agriculture and India's position vis-a-vis, keeping the interest of its farmers first, for example, Chetan.
Well, absolutely. In fact, Business Today was the first to break the story that India would be very firm on keeping its agriculture and, of course, its farmers' interest way above than what US really wants. In fact, the key contentious issues of the United States was to, of course, reduction in key American items like the American bourbon whiskey, Californian wine, and of course the third item being including the dairy items as well. But yes, India has actually kept up its point of view right in front. In fact, Piyush Goyal in its meeting on 4th to 6th March in Washington when he flew, he also kept that stance that India is really serious about keeping the agrarian economy to its own and not opening up much to the United States, because in the agrarian economy really relies heavily on its farmers, and they cannot afford to really trouble the farmers' income as it is, because India also sees a lot of issues with withering monsoon sessions or in fact very summer heat. So to protect the farmers' interest, the Indian authorities has actually asked the United States authorities that the agrarian economy would be kept to India, but India is already open to half some duties and reduction, and that could beneficially benefit India and the United States both.
Thank you for getting in those details there, Chetan, telling us about the trade discussions that had been going on. Now they have concluded. It's satisfactory is what both sides have indicated. Amid war over trade tariffs, US President Donald Trump, he praises on Prime Minister Modi. He's now said that they were good friends and that he expected talks on tariffs between the two countries to work out.
Really an honor to see you, and you've been my friend for a long time, and congratulations on having done a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Big statement by United States President Donald Trump amid the ongoing tariff war. Donald Trump reaffirms his concerns over India's high tariffs while praising Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a great friend and a very smart man. Speaking at the White House, Trump expressed confidence that ongoing trade discussions between the two nations would yield positive results.
India is one of the highest tariffing nations in the world. You know that. I know. Thank you for shaking your head, but it's brutal. It's brutal. They're very smart, and he's a very smart man and a great friend of mine, actually. And we had very good talks. I think it's going to work out very well between India and our country.
His remarks come amid escalating trade tensions, with US preparing to impose reciprocal tariffs on countries, including India, over what Trump has described as unfair trade practices. Trump has repeatedly criticized India's trade policies, previously calling the country the tariff king and its import levies very unfair and strong. Since February, India has taken significant steps, aiming to ease tensions over tariffs. India is set to remove the 6% equalization levy, commonly referred to as the Google tax, on online advertising services provided by Google and Meta from April 1st. India has also decided to slash import duties on bourbon whiskey from a steep 150% to 50%. Government may also ease tariffs over almonds, pistachio, oatmeal and quinoa. India has agreed to reduce import duties on certain fresh and processed food items, including frozen turkey, cranberries and blueberries to 5 to 10%. New Delhi is exploring potential tariff reductions on textiles and motorcycles. With the April 2 tariff deadline approaching, both nations are intensifying discussions to finalise a trade deal. Bureau Report, India Today.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.